on here. I know I had a taste test earlier with some Dollar Tree food, but I'm going to show you some things because at 12 o'clock, the ride challenges. Oh, for those that don't know, I am also a Lyft driver. Okay, I do Lyft. I've been driving Lyft for 8 years now, and it has actually helped a whole lot because during the pandemic, you know, we didn't have any gigs, we didn't have any festivals, we didn't have any shows, and Lyft pretty much was my source of income. So, so I do love to drive because it just calms me, it relaxes me, but I also make a pretty piece of money on it. And some people, they wonder, can you still make money driving Lyft in today's economy? Yes, you can. You have to be very strategic. And I'm going to create a series, or I am creating a series on this channel about Lyft. I don't do Uber. I used to drive Uber, but I feel that that Lyft has cornered the market with all the filters and things that you can do as Lyft driver. I know some people beg to differ, but this is my experience and my experience only. I love it. 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 So for the other drivers that that you don't like it, it's all good. And I know that some people are like, I can't stand it. That's fine. It works for me. It works really well for me, and I'm very strategic. So that's what I wanted to say. I'm not the authority, but with 8 years of experience, I think I kind of am because I've seen Lyft in the good days. I've seen Lyft in the days, and I drove all throughout, the times where everybody was shut down. But anyway, let's get to this. I gotta first of all, this is the Lyft app. And today I looked in here and I got $39.22. Now, I'm going to get better with this, and I say this all the time because I just subscribed to StreamYard, but I have yet to do all the bells and whistles so that I can have stuff popping up here or stuff popping up here. So thank you for bearing with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Let me put this down like this. All right. So I opened up the app and I have $39.22. Now, I've not driven at all this week. And I'm going to show you that I've not driven at all this week. So I've not driven at all this week because I have other things going on. And you can see here, I've not driven and I got $39.22. Well, how did you get that, Stacy? Because last week I drove with the priority mode on. Now, some other people have a problem with priority mode. They think that because you do priority mode, you're getting less and less and less. Hey, somebody's giving me hearts. Thank you. Hey, Julie Gonzalez, thank you so much for the hearts. Oh my God. Thank you. Hi. So I wanted to come on here before 12 o'clock to show you some things. Thank you for the like and the hearts. I appreciate that. So I haven't driven this week. Do you drive? Hey, Stephen Elliott. You love my channel? Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm trying to. I really am. So so I haven't driven this week. So here we go. And today I just popped up and got $39. Wow. Hi, sweetie. Hey, Kelvin Jackson. Hey, Brenda Allen. Thank you so much. So I haven't driven this week and I've got the 39. I got $39.22, and it's because, thank you, Brenda Allen. Thank you, Stephen Elliott. Hey, Ian K. Winner. Just got back from surgery, and it's my birthday. Oh, yes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Ian K. Winner. Happy birthday to you and many more. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. All right, I hope you're having a good one. DJ Dr. Pepper, hey, how you doing? All right, so let me get back to this. So you can drive in priority mode. So if anybody is a Lyft driver in here, do you have any advice on starting your own channel? Yes, I'm starting a new channel. This is a new channel, actually. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Stephen, I do have, I'm learning still, but today what I did was I made a thumbnail before I got live. And so, so that you know exactly what I'm going to be talking about. Thank you so much, Dr. Pepper. So I'm talking about Lyft. So again, I haven't driven this week, but as you can see, $39.22 popped up because last week I drove in priority mode. Now, what is priority mode? Let me explain to you what priority mode is. So what's today, the 9th? So last week was the week of the September 29th. Okay, so last week I didn't drive a lot. I didn't drive a lot at all. So I did drive in priority mode. So this is right here, priority mode. So what is priority mode? Priority mode is you'll get matched with more rides, so you'll have more opportunities to earn. You can turn it on while in DC. I'm in the DC region during times when it's available. Number two, get more rides and more earnings. It says you'll earn less per ride in priority mode, but should earn more overall because you'll get more rides. If you give rides in priority mode for at least 1 hour and don't earn more, you'll get an earnings adjustment the next day. Number three, see how much you earned. Visit the earnings tab to see how much more you earned with priority mode. So I drove in priority mode and it was $53 more. However, because on October the 3rd, I didn't get the kind of money they thought that I should have gotten. What happened was today they did an adjustment and they gave me $39.22 to make up for what they didn't give me last week. I'm honoring to use. Oh, cool. You did drive in the past too? Oh, cool. That's good. So you understand what I mean. To me, Lyft does more things for the driver. And let me just tell you, the people that created Lyft are actually disgruntled Uber drivers. That's how it started. And I don't know who owns it now. I don't know who's the CEO now at this very moment. But that's how Lyft started. It started from disgruntled Uber drivers. So they try to do more things for the driver. That's what they say. And for the most part, I feel that they do. So as you can see again, thank you. Jesus loves you too. Amen. Thank you so much, the boys. But before 12 o'clock comes, I want to show you guys. So I got a ride challenge today. And you have to choose this ride challenge before 12 o'clock, which is the reason why I decided to come live. Because the only thing I don't like about Lyft is they're not consistent with giving me ride challenges. That's the only thing I don't like. Other than that, I love Lyft. So let me just show you how that works. So it gives you a bonus. It gives you the bonus right here, and it gives you the opportunity to make the to choose your own bonus. I really like that. This just started a few weeks ago in my area. Okay. It used to, you would only have three choices of bonuses to choose before now. Now you have a scroll bar where you can choose. So for instance, if I choose on the lower part, let me see, the lowest I can do is $30. So $30 is $22 for 22 rides and then $8 for 8 rides. You don't want that. But you have until 5 a.m. on Friday morning until Monday morning at 5 a.m. Now, the Lyfts and also Uber, the day starts at 5 a.m. every time. So the day doesn't start at midnight. The day starts at 5 a.m. So the week ends Monday morning at 5 a.m. So for instance, you think it's the next week because it's midnight on that Monday, but technically on the Lyft and the Uber app, it is not until 5 a.m. So if you have a challenge and you're still missing a couple of rides, you have until 5 o'clock in the morning on Monday to get those little bit of rides in, and you can do it. I've done it. Sometimes I'll just get up and I'm like, I got 5 more rides, so I'll get $100. And what I'll do is we'll talk about that later. I use the Stay Within Area app feature, and I'll talk about that on another day. But today, for the sake of this planner, because this has to be activated, you have to set this by midnight tonight. You have to set this by midnight. So I'm not doing this one because to me that's not good. So you have so on the large spectrum, the most you can get is 108 for me. Now, because I haven't been driving a lot, your bonuses will vary because of your driving. So I'm not getting a large bonus. Some people have gotten $500. I'm not driving that much this week. So because I haven't been driving a lot, my bonus is kind of small. So for 75 rides, that is 55 rides, you get $113.50. And then for 19 more rides, you'll get $74. What's good about this is you don't have to get all of the rides to get any of the bonus. You can get the first part of the bonus, which is 56 rides, which is $20, 20 rides in one day, or 25 rides in one day, and then whatever that makes up the 56. You can do that in 2 days and be fine. And that starts at 5 a.m. So if you get out there and you start driving at 5 a.m., you can do a whole bunch of short rides to the airport. Boom, 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 knock them out. You can knock out 20 rides early, especially if you go if you're a DC driver and you go into DC and you're just doing block the block, the block, the block, or if you're in the metropolitan area where it's a business district, you can do a lot of short rides because people don't want to, and if it's raining, people don't want to walk in their suits, or they don't want to get on the bus with their suits. So a lot of times if there's a conference in town, you just go and do short rides, and then you'll rack up your rides for your bonus really quick. But for the sake of this week, I'm going to choose this bonus. So it's 103 for 53 rides. I think that's realistic for me. So that's $57 for 39 rides. But if I get the 39 rides, I'll get the $57. Then for 14 more rides, I'll get $46. And that totals the 103. Like I said, I'm going to do StreamYard so that I can pop this up so you can see it better. But for the sake of today, because Lyft isn't always consistent with these bonuses, I wanted to show you this. So you can go as far as this low, $29 for 29 rides. Nobody wants to do that, but they give you that option. All right. So I'm just going to go in the middle. I'm going to do $99. And then you hit save. And then, because you can make changes, it says it right here. You can make changes up until 12 a.m. on Friday, which right now it's 11:13. That's why I'm coming to you right now so you can see this. So I have a busy schedule this weekend. I have a gig on Sunday in Gaithersburg at the Oktoberfest. If you're in Gaithersburg, Maryland, I'll be at the Oktoberfest. My band is opening up the festival. We go on at 12 o'clock. That's when the festival opens. Shameless plug, shameless plug. We go on at 12 o'clock and we are finished at 2:15. The festival is done at 5 o'clock, but we go on from 12 till 2:15. And then I'm going to drive Lyft. So I have a busy schedule, and I have a gig on Saturday too. So now it says it's updated. Now it says the challenges are updated. Okay. And again, like I said, you have until midnight tonight, Eastern time, or whatever zone you're in. You have until midnight to choose which challenge you want and do that. So here is another feature I want to show you. Like I said, this is the first of many features, many videos in this series for Lyft. All right. This is not sponsored by Lyft, but you can if you want to. It's Lyft, you can't, you can sponsor a sister. But this is not sponsored. This is just something I want to share with you. Now, Lyft has a thing where you can create a plan with AI. Who told them to do that? You can create a driving plan. Do you want to drive on? It says, "Hi, Stacy. I'm your earnings assistant. I'm powered by AI, and I am not a live agent. What day would you like to make a plan for?" So I'm going to just say Monday. I'm just not going to do. So I just did Monday. So it's thinking about it now. So it's making a plan for me. So it's saying, got it. What time would you like to start and finish your driving plan on Monday? Let's say I like to drive in the morning, but it's giving me 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So I'll just choose that. So I chose it. Now it says, okay, would you like to start driving your driving plan on Monday? Current location, Washington or Glassamore. That's Oxon Hill. So I'll just say Glassamore. Glass Manor, I should say. Glass Manor. So now it's thinking about it. Now it's asking me, got it. You'll start driving plan in Glass Manor. Where would you like to finish your driving plan? I don't want to be in Forestville. It says Greenway, Washington. I don't know where that is. I'm gonna say Glass Manor again. That's Oxon Hill, Maryland, the home of Taraji P. Henson. If you didn't know, Taraji's from here. Okay, so it says great. It's figuring out stuff. So I was thinking about it. It said, great, I'm creating a plan for Monday, October 13th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It starts and ends in Oxon Hill. So yes. So it's thinking about it. This is cool. This is my first time doing this, y'all. So you're seeing this in real time. Ooh, what's it doing? So it says, do you want to use this plan? You can also change the plan's day, time, or location. Driving plans are optional. If you select a plan to use, but later decide not to use it, this won't impact your standing with Lyft. I didn't even think that it was gonna impact my. Oh wow, I didn't even think of that. Okay, well it says higher demand use plan. Now I'm not going to select anything because I just wanted to show you guys. I just wanted to show you guys this. I think one of the things that I will do is I'll make this part of the one of the series. But today's lesson was about choosing your ride challenge, and that you can scroll now and gauge, how you want to drive instead of choosing only three different. They used to only have three ways to earn money. Yeah, three ways. So now you have not three ways, three challenges. So now you can just do it, just range it how you want to do it. So anyway, I hope this has helped because Lyft, you can still make money in rideshare. A lot of people I don't want to do deliveries. I know some people love to do deliveries. I don't want to do deliveries. I don't want to get out my car and have to wait for somebody to make food or have to go shopping. I don't like shopping for myself, let alone shopping for anybody else. I'd rather just drive. You get in the car, you sit back there. Either we talk or we don't. Some people want to talk, some people don't. If you don't want to talk, all I say is, hi, how you doing? And I just say, I confirm where you're going, and then we just go. But if you don't talk, that's fine. I don't talk either. So that's it. That is it. So it tells you the earnings assistant uses artificial intelligence to recommend optional driving plans based on your preferences. It cannot guarantee ride opportunities or earnings. Use of the earnings assistant is subject to Lyft AI acceptable. And then it has a policy. So anyway, that's it. I don't want to bore you. This video is only for people that drive Lyft, that like driving Lyft. This is not for random people. I appreciate you here. So I know we had like 8 people here earlier, and now there's nobody. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more. If you are a Lyft driver, please put it down in the comment section. If you just do ride share in general, if you want to do ride share but you don't have a vehicle, I will put the link in below. And Lyft, depending on your market, of course, Lyft can provide you with a rental. And now that works for some people. Some people that doesn't work for. So if you don't want to buy insurance and have a car note, but you just want to drive Lyft for a while, or if you have a two-seater, like I have a two-seater, so that works for me. So I will put that link down there at the bottom, my referral link. And if you're in the Washington, D.C. area, you can, there are different bonuses for new drivers. So thank you again for watching. Please stay tuned for the next installment of Lyft. I got to make up a name of something. I got to make up a name for this series, Lyft. Maybe that's just what it's called, Lyft. Tips and tricks with Lyft. What should it be? Y'all tell me. What should it be? Lyft tips for Lyft and tips for Lyft. No, Lyft hacks. Lyft hacks and tips. Lyft hacks. Lyft hacks and tips. I don't know, y'all. But anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me anything down there if you like, or if you want to know more. Like I said, I've been driving for 8 years and I love it. It pretty much saved me, when we had no shows as a band. We didn't have any gigs. We weren't touring. It really did, was able to provide food on my table and pay my rent and things like that. So if you're interested, let me know. Click below and I'll add all the links. Thank you. Please subscribe for more information. I'll be giving out some tutorials. And look, I got the Lyft color. Goofy, of course. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And see you later.